told your friend you're not okay.
Imagine a moment when the entire global music industry suddenly pauses, turns its attention, and asks, what is Jungkook planning this time? And now, that question has been answered. HYBE has finally opened the door that has been tightly closed all this time. The door to one of Jungkook's biggest international projects, right at the heart of the global music industry, the UK. And the most surprising part? The song he's preparing isn't just aimed at topping the Korean charts, it's targeted to become the #1 song worldwide. Top K-pop is back with news that isn't just shocking ARMY, but also causing global music analysts to rethink their predictions. Because when HYBE fully steps in to support Jungkook, it's not just an ordinary project. It's a signal that they're preparing something far bigger than just a comeback, far bigger than just a digital single. This is a strategic move, a global move, a move that could change the direction of Jungkook's career in the era after his military service. According to several internal reports and movements that are becoming increasingly clear, HYBE has already set up an international work structure for Jungkook in the UK, including composers, producers, and several big names who have previously worked with world-class singers. What makes this rumor even hotter is the fact that the UK isn't just a studio location. It's the birthplace of modern pop music. Many songs that dominate the global charts originate from London, and HYBE seems to want Jungkook to enter that powerhouse, not just as a guest, but as a major player. From previous interviews and snippets of stories Jungkook has shared, he has long had a desire to create an international project that is different from his previous works. He wants something mature, full of character, and with a strong global touch. And as this news began to surface, fans immediately felt that this moment was a continuation of his solo career journey, which began with 7, 3D, Standing Next to You, and the massive global hit album Golden. However, this time the goal is not just to go viral or trend. HYBE is reportedly aiming for Jungkook's new song to break records higher than before. They are targeting the global peak, including the largest streaming platforms, the Billboard charts, and the notoriously strict UK charts. Some music analysts even say this move indicates HYBE wants to elevate Jungkook to the level of a global music icon, not just a K-pop icon. What makes this even more interesting is HYBE's massive support. Usually, artists preparing for a global solo project are placed in a strategic, creative environment. International producers, visual creative teams, choreographers, and world-class songwriters. But Jungkook seems to be getting one level higher treatment. Several sources mention that HYBE has formed a special, global creative task force for this project. This means that every element of the song, concept, music video, and marketing strategy will be designed in detail with one goal in mind: to create a simultaneous global effect. Fans in Korea themselves have welcomed this news with tremendous enthusiasm. Many believe that this is the most logical step after seeing how Jungkook previously took over the international charts with just a few solo songs. Some also say that this UK project could determine the direction of Jungkook's career in the next 5 years. If this song really reaches #1 worldwide, then Jungkook will not only strengthen his reputation as a global superstar, he will set a new standard for the entire K-pop industry. On the other hand, rumors about the concept of the song being prepared are also heating up the atmosphere. Several British music producers have said that the song Jungkook is preparing is said to have a strong character, modern international pop, with a subtle electronic touch and vocal intensity that shows Jungkook's true colors. The song is said to be not only catchy but powerful, made to trigger a streaming explosion in the first minute of its release, the type of song made for global charts. Additionally, fans have begun to notice patterns in Jungkook's recent travels. Some reports indicate that he has been traveling back and forth between Korea and Europe before his military service, as if preparing for something big. These moments now make sense as information about this British project finally emerges. And now, with HYBE officially getting fully involved, the signal is even clearer. Jungkook is ready to play on a much bigger global stage. After news of Jungkook's big project in the UK surfaced, the situation didn't stop at speculation. In fact, more and more details began to emerge, and they all pointed to one thing. HYBE was preparing a global move that they had never done for any artist before. And all of these big preparations revolved around one name, Jungkook. If the public previously thought that HYBE's support was limited to facilitating music projects, now their view has completely changed. Many analysts have begun to realize that HYBE is not only supporting Jungkook to release songs in the UK, they are strategically positioning him as the global face of the company. Since BTS is temporarily on hiatus to focus on military service, HYBE needs a strong figure who can maintain their global influence. And Jungkook, with his extraordinary international track record, is the most ideal candidate to take up the baton. In recent weeks, reports have emerged that several top UK producers, including composers who have worked with world-class singers, have been seen holding online meetings with HYBE. Some of them are even rumored to have sent initial demos to be discussed directly by Jungkook's creative task force team. Interestingly, several insiders mentioned that it wasn't Jungkook who sought out the producers. It was the producers who offered to collaborate first, showing the huge global interest in this project. This news has made the public even more convinced that Jungkook's project in the UK is not just an ordinary music project. This is a project given the highest priority status by HYBE. This status is rarely granted, even for top-tier artists. Highest priority means every small detail will be thoroughly reviewed, from vocal quality, musical composition, to release strategies. Additionally, rumors suggest HYBE is preparing simultaneous promotional expansions into the American and European markets, a major strategy only undertaken when they are confident the project has a strong chance of success in the global market. What makes this situation even more interesting is how fans around the world are starting to show signs of war mode. ARMY in various countries have made preliminary plans for streaming, promotion, and global coordination, even though the song has not even been announced yet. This shows a level of enthusiasm that is rarely seen with any artist. And for HYBE, this kind of support is invaluable capital to maximize the global explosion of the British project. In addition to the news about international producers, another rumor has emerged that has excited the public. The music video for Jungkook's UK project is said to use a global concept that has never been applied to K-pop works before. This concept is reportedly focused on modern European aesthetics, with a combination of artistic visuals that highlight Jungkook's mature and mysterious side. Several visual designers from London have reportedly been contracted and are working on initial drafts of mood boards for filming. There are even other rumors that pique fans' imaginations. The music video is said to have strong narrative elements, not just a performance, but forming a mini-movie with short film quality. All of this further reinforces the idea that HYBE doesn't just want Jungkook to top the Korean charts. They want Jungkook to achieve global success, something that will place his name among the list of artists who truly dominate the international market. And if this song does reach #1 worldwide, it will serve as a reminder to the entire music industry that Jungkook's transformation is not just a passing phenomenon, but a fact that he is one of the biggest forces in global music today. Meanwhile, in the UK itself, several local media outlets have begun to take notice of HYBE's movements and Jungkook's name, which is increasingly appearing in discussions about the music industry. The British media has said that this project has the potential to connect two major industries, K-pop and mainstream global pop. And when two major forces join forces in one project, the result could be one of the biggest surprises in the entertainment world this year. Interestingly, several sources have also revealed that HYBE is preparing a special event for the launch of this project, either a small fan showcase in the UK or a global online event that fans from various countries can participate in. Although there has been no official confirmation, these rumors further strengthen the speculation that HYBE really wants to celebrate this project as a big moment, not just a regular comeback. All these signs clearly point to one conclusion. This UK project is not just about a new release. It is a new chapter in Jungkook's journey as a global solo artist. And if HYBE is truly aiming for the world #1 spot,